Surface web is merely the tip of the iceberg. This layer, which includes around 2 billion public websites accessible through search engines, represents barely 10% of the entire internet. But what about the rest? What about the remaining 90%? This is where we dive into the deep web, a realm of the internet that isn't accessible via standard search engines. Rather than being a shadowy, unknown realm, the deep web is actually something most of us use every day. Each time you log into your email, check your online banking, or scroll through social media, you are navigating the deep web. This layer houses databases, forums, intranets, and various other entities that require a username and password for access. It's where your personal information lives, from your medical records to your financial details. However, when we delve even deeper, we encounter the dark web. A term often associated with illicit activities and hidden services, the dark web is a tiny fraction of the internet that exists separately from the deep web. The dark web was initially developed in the mid-90s as a tool for US intelligence to communicate securely. The Tor project, or the Onion router, was created to enable this layer of the internet. It uses multiple layers of encryption and specific routing mechanisms to ensure complete anonymity for users. This doesn't mean the dark web is solely a hotbed of criminal activity. It's a realm designed for secure, untraceable communication. Many users access the dark web via a virtual private network or VPN to further protect their identities and online activities. To sum it up, the internet is a multi-layered entity, each layer serving a unique purpose. The surface web is our everyday playground. The deep web is where our private information lives, and the dark web is a realm of secure, anonymous communication. So, the next time you log in, remember, you're just skimming the surface of this vast digital ocean.
Welcome to the dark web, a virtual Wild West teeming with illicit activity and clandestine transactions. But what exactly can you find there? And why is the dark web so dangerous? Buckle up. We're about to dive deep into the digital underworld. Firstly, the dark web is a hotspot for the trade of illegal products and services. It's a black market operating in the digital shadows, with cybercriminals peddling a range of stolen and counterfeit data. One of the most common types of data traded is personal data, or PII, personally identifiable information. This can include anything from full names and home addresses to social security numbers and hacked email addresses. In essence, any details that can pinpoint you as an individual are up for grabs. But it doesn't stop there. Financial data is also a hot commodity. Stolen credit card details, online banking usernames and passwords, and credentials for cryptocurrency accounts are all bought and sold in the dark web's marketplaces. Online account login data is another prized possession. This typically comprises username-password combinations, which provide access to a range of accounts, from social media to professional services. Even logins to genetic testing and antivirus products are in demand. Medical data, or PHI, personal health information, is also traded. This can include your medical history, prescriptions, biometric data, test results, and billing information. In the wrong hands, this can lead to medical identity theft or even fingerprint identity theft. Confidential corporate data also finds its way into these marketplaces. This includes classified information such as intellectual property, patents, competitive intelligence, and operational details. Finally, there's forged data. Fake passports, stolen driver's licenses and IDs, bank drafts, and more are all readily available. So how do cybercriminals monetize the dark web? They use stolen personal data for financial fraud and identity theft. They use stolen confidential information to extort companies and individuals, even threatening to leak it on the dark web. They use financial information to make unauthorized payments, drain bank accounts, and take unlawful loans. They use username-password combinations in widespread attacks to gain access to more accounts, steal more data, and sell it for a profit on the dark web. They infect devices with malicious software to harvest additional data, disrupt operations, depreciate value, damage reputations, and extort victims for money. They defraud organizations through business email compromises, intellectual property theft, and ransom attacks. In this murky digital underground, specialized criminal groups thrive. It's easier for them to combine stolen data with compromised infrastructure and malware, enabling even less skilled hackers to launch cyber attacks and start a lucrative business. The dark web is a dangerous place, a hidden realm where cyber criminals operate with impunity. It's a sobering reminder of the dark side of the digital world, and a stark warning to us all to protect our data with the utmost vigilance.